Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75, and welcome to another Transformers review. For this one I am doing a figure that I picked up literally yesterday in the my local entertainer store for £6.50, and I actually wanted this guy when I first saw him. I was in Sainsbury's once and I saw him, they had him on offer for a tenner. And I thought, you know what, no, I can't be bothered to spend a tenner, because I already had the I can't actually think of his name now, Lockdown original of this guy. This guy is obviously AXER or AXOR. Yeah, so I mean, I already had it and I couldn't be bothered to spend a tenner, but then I saw it yesterday when I was out and about, and I've been doing some overtime at work and everything, so I had a bit of extra money, and I thought, you know what, sorry, I'm going to get it. £6.50, can't go wrong. And I'm so glad I did, because I love this car mode. This is a fantastic car mode. It is very much in the style of Mad Max. I mean, I love the engine. I don't know whether that's a supercharger or a turbo. I think it's a supercharger. But just look at that. That is fantastic, that. I mean, I love the film Mad Max. And that is just fantastic. You know what? The only thing that would have made it better if they'd just got silver chromed it. That would have been fantastic. That would have really topped it off, and if they'd have chromed the little exhaust there. That is the only few touches this guy is missing, if I'm honest with you. Oh, maybe just the exhaust at the back there as well. It is a fantastic car mode. It just looks brilliant. I love the little rubber spikes he's got on his wheels there. Really good. This guy is obviously homage to the actionmaster AXER. And if you look back, I should have got this toy to do a comparison really, because I've got it at home somewhere. It looks like, because obviously AXOR didn't transform, but he was based that he was supposed to transform to some sort of car. And the chest sort of cavity on him did actually, funny enough, look like the front of this car, so I can see why they did this version of him. Again, I can't say enough how nice this car is, actually. Like I said, the Lockdown version, the animated Lockdown, is brilliant, and then the subsequent, I think this is Hunt for the Decepticons, this line was taken out, I'm not sure. But super, I love all the spikes all over him. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Right, let's transform this guy. And when you transform this guy, this is where this just really gets really good. You fold out, first of all, the little axe piece down here. Then we get these little wheels at the back. We just move round, and then we rotate the wheels down. Then, I haven't actually transformed this guy yet, and I haven't transformed my Lockdown for a while. I've got the instructions next to me, and if I run into trouble, I'll be looking at the instructions. The next thing we do then is you've got to try and free up the side pieces here. I think they come out of this bit, I'm not quite sure, but they're attached there. Oh, sorry about that, had a bit of an inch. Right, so then you can free these up. Oh, there we go. So once you get the pieces out, because I do believe these arms don't look the same all round, you see, so it must disconnect from there somewhere. There we go. And then once you can just sort of free up the arms a bit. So then you reach this stage here. Then, what you're doing then is you, oh yeah, by the way, you need to take that little engine piece off, that little engine block. Just split the legs slightly. And then that allows you just to rotate all of this around. And in the same time, you need to rotate this back end of the car. And I love the way it splits at the back there, because it's not even. And I think that just looks good. Where's my phone going off? I just think that looks fantastic. Then you can open out the legs. Come all the way around. Open this fully out. This will then, I think it clicks right into place. I'm not quite sure, but you can rotate the wheels back round and that will fit into place just there. You give him his like little chicken leg look on these legs, just fold them back, and with the feet sort of bring them down and around to form the feet, and I think that's really cool. Look at that. And then he stands up really, really well. Now he's really tall. Let me just adjust my camera slightly. There we go. So once you got into this sort of place, we have to sort of like manoeuvre out the arms without getting them to pop off, which I never noticed did that on my original one. But anyway, once you get these around, they're a fucking pain in the arse. Oh, these bloody things. There we go. Let's get these out. Let's do it by bloody hand. There we go. So you rotate all these out, and you come around, and he's got all these bits of bloody plastic everywhere. Like so. This whole front section should disconnect There we go. And then that rotates all the way around past his head, if you can get his bloody head out of the way. And then it just, let me just reposition those legs. And then that just tabs into there, sort of. And then we have it for his chest section. Let me try getting this bloody arm back on. Now I'm going to transform the arm while it's in here, like so, because you can then just rotate all this sort of pieces around, just so it sort of like matches up. Get that little joint back in there if we can. Probably not going to want to bloody know. There we go. Anyway, so you get that like that. I think it's supposed to manoeuvre around. Nope, it's not. So anyway, that will go back on there like that. Oh, get on there. Right, so there we have it. That we're just standing right, so I've just consulted my little instructions, and then I realised what I'm supposed to do now is we just sort of like fold this around, and then this should just rotate on that little hinge there. Connect this little weapon back into his arm, and then with this arm we have to take this little section, and it's sort of like a spring mechanism, so we fold it all the way around, turn that around, and then we can either, depending on how you want to position his arm, you can do a lot with this different piece, but it's a bit fiddly. And then with the arm we just sort of like move it up. It's on a piston here, which is pretty cool, and that forms his axe. And then we've got his head. His head is brilliant, look at that. He has got a fantastic head sculpt. Let me just come in here like that. So what you need to do is you need to sort of like manoeuvre this fucking arm piece out. That can be a little bit of annoying, this all this car bits just hanging off of him. Sometimes it is good as long as it's out of the way, but on this one it can be a little bit frustrating. Anyway, his head is absolutely brilliant. Let me just see if I can redo this. 1 second. There we go. There we go, so we'll bring that closer. That is a fantastic homage to the original AXER. Fantastic, I love it. And when you look at the size of this guy now, he is almost a Voyager-sized character. Fantastic, I love the little axe. It's that soft rubber though. But it is a fantastic toy. You can open out the legs, give him more height. I think it's a brilliant figure. If I'm honest with you, I think it is one of the best. And I'm so glad it only cost me £6.50. You cannot go wrong with that, if I'm honest with you. Absolutely brilliant, I love that. And he has got some incredible light pipe, and I don't think it's going to show up too well. But anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Hope you like this quick review of this figure, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.